talking about, Bryce, I think that's a great segue because obviously he was, a rookie last year. And looking at these rookie quarterbacks right now, looking real suspect. Um, over the year. Damn, these pitches coming up all crazy. But well, this is from Scott Ruckel. Stats equal, going into week three. Obviously, the bottom three aren't playing, but if you look at the top two, well, I'm sorry, the top three: Caleb Williams, still no touchdown passes, two picks. Jayden Daniels, two touchdowns. One was a rush, no picks, and then Bo Nix, one touchdown, which was a rush, and four picks. So, we're used to seeing. Actually, let me take that back. There have been quarterbacks over time that didn't start out well, i.e., you know, Peyton Manning had what, like 18, 20 interceptions his first
Mhm.
year
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah.
So it does take time to understand and learn the game. But no, but the problem is, I think that we're having right now with the Bryce Youngs, the Nick Siriannis, even though he doesn't really, we're talking about quarterbacks, but they're not passing the eye test, right? They're not passing the eye test, and then we're seeing it on the field of where they're just not ready. I think Tom Brady was a real stickler about this. He's been talking about this, about the quality of plays and how these kids are getting asked to be played earlier
Yep.
than should be. They're not ready. They don't understand the grind of just being in college in itself and working through a college pro program and getting to your chance in a junior or senior year. They're coming out as soon as they can, all because of the dollar. But I mean, that's the product, right? That is the product, and the product is actually suffering because of that. Now, there's other caveats to that, like CJ Stroud came out, on fire. But what was it, junior when he came out? Or was he a senior?
CJ, I think CJ was a. It's a good point. I don't know. I don't know what year he
Red
was.
shirt? Was he? No, he was a true freshman when he played. Right? He played as a true freshman in Ohio State.
Yeah, he came in and played it. Was he a true freshman? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. I have to look at that.
Yeah, and I think even Lawrence was a late, right? Lawrence was at least a junior, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
he's a junior. Hmm.
He was a junior. Trying to think, Herbert, I think was probably a little bit older too. Was
Yeah,
a junior. What was Bryce? Was Bryce
Bryce
a
was
junior?
a junior too. Yeah.
And what about Tua? I feel like Tua was a sophomore.
No, you guys,
No, he
can you
had to be a
repeat again? Yeah,
junior.
got to be a junior.
He had to
Tua
be a
came
junior.
out. I think Tua came out early too.
He was a junior. Tua came out his junior year. He didn't play his junior year because he
No, he
won
did
back to
play.
back.
I
Then he
think he
won
did
back
play.
to back
Yeah,
national championships
I think he did. I think
freshman
he did
year, and then
play
his next year he
junior
played,
year.
and then he came out his junior year, right?
Came out his junior year. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you're starting to see it, across the board with some of the rookie quarterbacks looking suspect. Hopefully, it gets better across the league, but as you can see, the product is kind of down,
Yeah.
far
I mean,
across.
it just takes
Across the board.
time. It takes time for these young guys to. It takes time for these young guys to kind of get a rhythm of what it is up there to be on the second level. And these defenses are getting more and more exotic and difficult to read. It's so funny. 49ers went to Minnesota this weekend, and Brock Purdy went up to I forgot who the defense coordinator for Minnesota Vikings is right now. Is it the one that used to coach for the
It's
Miami
not.
Dolphins?
Oh man. What's his name? Black boy.
Yeah.
I
So
know.
anyway, he went up to him at the end of the game and told him, he says, "Yo, bro, your your scheme is crazy." That's what Brock said. So it's like, yo, this is a different level at this level for these rookie quarterbacks to get adjusted to. I think Jayden Daniels could be your sneaky. Speaking of betting, could be your sneaky rookie of the
Brian
year.
Flores.
Brian Flores. It was Brian
Yeah.
Flores. He told him. He said, "Yo," he said, "Man, your scheme was crazy today," and you can just tell Brock didn't know what he was looking at. He wasn't able to get the opportunity to make the plays that he used to make. Obviously, he still has some major injuries. Um, but at the end of the day, it's just different for and I can only imagine for the younger guys, for like Caleb Williams, that's realizing that, damn, I mean, these motherfuckers are fast. They're everywhere. The windows are closed. And how about let's go back to your hard knocks, Mr. Caleb Williams? I guess practice ain't as easy as the games, or easier than the games. Like, come on, bro. This is the NFL. These dudes out here ready to knock your head off your chest.
He
So
said he didn't want to even talk to Stroud. I mean, he could be a sore loser too, but he didn't even want to hear any of the advice that Stroud had to talk to him about.
yeah,
Did you see
that
that?
makes sense. Well, he'll get humble fast if it ain't happening already.
He
But
already did.
I think he has the ability. He just has to kind of humble himself and get into that lab and realize that he has to continue to get better. And it's probably more 90% up here before the play than anything else. So yeah, man. The problem is
Yeah,
the money too.
Don. Yeah, JJ got the biggest blessing when they shut him down, for sure.
Yeah. He probably
You
saw
know what
that.
I mean?
He probably saw that early in the preseason too. Like, oh shoot.
Yeah. And you know who else is going to be good too? Penix. I think
He's
Penix.
able to watch. He's able to watch, and
Wow.
he got a good quarterback ahead of him. Kirk
Yeah,
Cousins going to show you how to read the pocket, stay in the
yeah.
pocket, and read. So Penix is in a good spot. I like Jayden Daniels though. I hopefully he can survive some of these hits. But I
Well,
feel like he
they
looks
run him like 12, 15 times a game. That's the
he's also
problem.
running himself though. Like he's also
Yeah,
like the first read, second read, he's going.
on.
But
Yeah.
he looks confident though. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Looks
he
like he has
does.
a little
Got the
confidence. I
look.
think
Yeah, he's got the look.
he got the look. So I think if he don't get
Mm.
hurt, I think he can be probably a sleeper of being a rookie of the year. Just
Yeah, I think Williams is dropped. And I think Daniels and
shit.
Harrison have tied for first, last I saw. But the odds are it's too late now, in my opinion. You gotta like you don't want to do a plus 200, plus 300. You know, I mean it's okay odds, but for those long shots, you got to wait the whole year. Unless you're putting big money on it, you know, you kind of missed your window.